So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cameron. It's inspection day, but for you guys I'm going to concentrate on a couple of things. So I'll get my veil on, get out of the flight line, and we'll get in. Okay, busy girls, aren't we? So I've got some good news about number 4, the little buck fast queen. She started laying. She was lucky. She was on death row. She really was. What I'm doing here is I'm smoking my hands real good, because as you know, it interferes with their defense pheromone. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to release this swarm that I caught yesterday. If you catch your own swarms and you plan on keeping them on the same property, lock them up for 24 hours, because then they'll reorientate to exactly where they are and not try and go back to where they came from. So let's let them out, see how annoyed with me they are. Hello girls. Hello girls. Everybody can pee. Everybody get a pee. While I'm doing this, watch these girls over here. They're immediately orientating themselves with that hive. They are. Alright girls, so the reason why I want to concentrate on this one is because last inspection the queen had this medium. The queen had that full back-to-back brood, capped brood, back-to-back, tons of it. So what I'm going to do is take a look, and if she's the same, get off me, if she's the same, I'm going to put the middle medium on the bottom and the bottom deep on top of that middle medium. And the reason why I'm going to do that is, as you know, bees build upwards, and if she hasn't started really going to town on that bottom chamber, me swapping it will stimulate her to start laying in there. I'm just going to have a quick look, see what they've got going on. No, they're still working on it. Alright girls, let's get you off. Let's get you off. Yeah, that's super light. So I know that this middle one is full of brood, so I can take this one off as well. Yeah, you got some weight in you girls. Yeah. Oh, they look busy. They look busy down here. I wonder if she came back down now. There's a filling up. I'm seeing honey. Out the way, fatty. Alright girls, it's only me. Didn't get my smoking going correctly. The wind's not been so helpful. Alright, let's see what Queenie's been doing down here. Out of the way, girls. Alright. Honey. Just a full box of these. Yeah, still on to, we're still in food. You just keep on doing what you're doing, ladies. I'm just looking. We're building some beautiful comb. Yeah. So usually I would have flip-flops on, but last inspection I accidentally stood on a bee. Alright, we're getting into brood. I accidentally stood on a bee and she gave me a kiss for it. Right on the end of my little, right on the end of my toe. She did. Completely my fault. I shouldn't have stood on her head, you know. But I figured I would swap out the flip-flops for sneakers, so I don't, if I do stand on one accidentally, of course, I don't get payback for it. Okay, now we've got the smoker working. Girl, you're in the way. You're in the way, girls. I'm only looking. Get out of the way, Fatty. Fatty. Get out of the way. Alright, she is coming down here. There's brood, but it's not like that middle box. I haven't seen solid brood yet. Girls, 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 get off my tool. You seem way more interested in me this time than you did last. Oh, there's a lot of broccolis on that one. What the hell are you doing at the bottom there, ladies? That's mental. We've got grubs falling out because you'd got, oh, we've got solid brood. Alright, I'm going to leave her alone. She is laying down here. Propolis, my lady's love. The propolis, oh yeah they do. They're propolis crazy. Bugger off. Alright, so one thing I did during the week is I took all the queen excluders off because the girls were doing practice swarms. So I took the excluder off, hoping that that would calm her down. And I'm going to look on the bottom of that medium and see if there's any swarm cells. Alright girls, they're starting to bump me. Oh, you got some weight, fatties. Yeah, they've built swarm cells, but there's nothing in any of them. Now, I could. None of them are capped over, so I'm just gonna leave them for now. They've got plenty of room with me taking the excluder off that second deep, so I know that this queen likes to build up, so she already knows that there's that room up there. How's the orientation? Oh, I nearly cut myself. How's the orientation going, girls? I guess not. I could see it. I'll see if I can slow it down. They're swarming again. 24 hours later, they're swarming. Ah, the joys of swarm season and being a beekeeper. So, what I'll do is I'll watch them, see where they land. I've been real lucky this season. They've been landing in places where I've been able to grab them. Okay, so they were a little high in the tree, but I was able to get some of them in the box. Now what I'm going to have to do is go back up the tree and get them other girls airborne so they can find them, and I can get on with my inspection. There's not many. Few stragglers. Few stragglers, there you go. I'll give you a shake. Come on, girls, bugger off. Nothing to see here, just a great big fire. Okay, see what that'll do. If you're going to do this, guys, I highly recommend having somebody at the bottom of your ladder just steadying it, especially your first few times. When you shake it and miss the box and they land all over your shoulders and head, which is exactly what I did the first time I tried catching a swarm. I had a really small box, really crappy aim, and I was very anxious. It was the first time I'd tried catching a swarm. Caught them, but that first time around when they land on, when all that, you know, 20,000 plus bees land on your head, you get used to it. But like I said, first time, if you can get somebody to stand your ladder, I would highly recommend that. Well, I would recommend that every time. It's just safety, you know. So they've realised she's down here, unless of course there were two. But I've probably got, I don't know, 70% of the swarm. I'm not seeing huge amounts of fanning yet. if Julie was here, I could have her look for the queen. Now, the stragglers, the reason why they're there is this queen's pheromone is still all over that piece of tree where they were, and that's why they keep going back to it, even though they know that there's smoke and that's a potential fire. They're going back to her pheromone. What I am noticing is they haven't immediately clustered again. They're flying in and out. Hey, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? I can smell a pheromone. Where is she? Well, what will happen is, they're starting to fan now. She's in here. These will fan, and they're actually fanning the queen's pheromone. And what will happen is, these bees here, some of these bees will fly back up to there and say, hey guys, we're down here. The queen's down here. You need to come down here. Yeah, they're fanning like crazy all the way across where I left the gap. So she's in there. So that's actually swarm number, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 6, I believe. Yeah, I think this is number 6. The first one was January 27th, and what is it now? March the 16th. So between the 27th and the 16th, the girls were deciding, hey up, we're moving, we're going, let's get out of here. So I'm going to go up and give them one more shake, and then get on with the inspection. Go, hello girl, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Right girls, time to leave. Yeah, that's it, follow me. Okay, just a few stragglers. So I need to get the gym mod on. So what I'll do is I'll leave those guys 30 minutes or so, and then I'll shut that box up, shut them up for 24 hours, and then put them into a, depending on the size of the frames, if there's only 2 or 3 frames of bees, I'll put them in a 5-frame nuke. If there's 4 or 5 frames of bees, which I don't think there is, they would go into a big box. But anyway, I'm going to look in the other hives and get back to you when we go see if these splits need to go into a bigger box. Okay guys, so I got that swarm into a box. Then I'll leave them locked up overnight, and then I will transfer them into a nuke. In the meantime, when I went into the number 5, which is just swarmed, I found 8 swarm cells. So knowing that they just swarmed, they were all capped over, by the way, I decided I would make some more splits. So that's what I've been doing for the last 30 minutes. I took some swarm cells and made 2 more splits out of them. So onto the original splits that I did several weeks ago. This one actually left with a queen, if you remember. I accidentally took the queen over with her. So she's probably the one that I'm going to, where's my smoker gone? I didn't bring my smoker. Let me see what temperament they are. Yeah, we've got, she's moving today. We've got 5 frames of solid bees. So she'll go into a big box today. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We don't want to get excited and thinking we're running out of room. Yeah, we've got 4 frames of bees, and we know we've got a queen that's laying, so it won't be long before she decides to move. So we're going to move her over, put her in a big box, but I'll do this one last, and we'll go over there first. Then I'm not walking backwards and forwards. So she's definitely moving today. Gonna get a nice big new house, Queenie. Hey, spoil you rotten, don't I? I need to go get my smoker. So, as I was just saying, but had forgot to press record. On the splits, I'm going to look at what I've observed as being the stronger ones. Way more activity than some of the others, and a lot more coming and going sort of thing. And that was these plastic ones. So let's have a look and see how these girls are doing. Oh, a pretty small colony of bees. We've got bees on 3 frames. Let's see what you're doing, girls. May I? Can I take a quick look? Do you mind? Bringing in some beautiful yellow pollen. Well, let me leave you there a second. Well, I should have took that end one out, shouldn't I, camera? Yeah, you're right. My bad. You've been very well behaved, girls, aren't you? No smoke. So, I don't see a queen. Looks like all the brood is hatched, unless there's any on that last one. Girls, aren't you being good? No, with no smoke. Hey. Yeah, all the brood is hatched. So I guess again I'm waiting to see the starting of laying. Alright girls, you were awesome. No smoke, just chillaxing, doing your own thing, letting Cameron get a quick look. Very kind of you. Keep on doing that voodoo that you do. Oh, now it's a competition now, girls, because they were so well behaved. I've got to see it from all of you now. You know. Everybody's got to be well behaved now. Not many bees in this one. They've still got some lots of bee bread. Lots of bee bread. A little bit of honey in the top corner there. Again, no smoke. Beautiful girls. They got plenty of bee bread, and they do eat it. I've never tried it yet. I'll try it one day, I think. Apparently it's very good for you. I guess everything in the beehive is good for you. So I'm not seeing a queen, but all the queen cells have been chewed out. Big fat drone wandering around. Oh, droney. And you're gonna have to get some work done making that queen. So, not see the queen, but that doesn't mean that they don't have one. There's the other queen cups that have been chewed out. Because you may well be on a mating flight. Again, we're waiting to see a bit of brood. Hey girls. I'm going to start referring to you as my no smoke girls. Hey. On saying that, I bet you these are the most active. I bet you these girls. Yeah, straight away. I don't know whether you can see, guys, but straight away, this is just a bigger colony. I've got bees on all frames, and a lot more bees. Starting to draw out the end one. You are beautiful girls. Oh, sorry, didn't want to bang you in the head. So if you move, now we've got brood. We've got a queen. If you move nice and slow, you can see they're not flying around, they're not getting hyper, they're just, hey, Cameron's taking a look, it's okay. We've got cap brood. We've got a bit of, looks like brand new brood there. I think we've got a queen in this colony. Massive! The drones, I'm going to have to come over. The drones this season are just huge. Where is it? Look at the size of that drone. That's enormous. Start the comments. That's not a drone, Cameron, that's your queen. Let's see. It might be you girls that are moving. We've got fresh eggs. We've got fresh larvae. I think these girls have got the queen, most definitely. I'll have to have Julie take a look. That's fresh. Fresh brand, yeah, that's 3-day-old or less larvae. They have definitely got a queen. Come on, blind Cameron, see if you can find her. Sorry girls, I didn't mean to breathe on you. Yep. Yeah, we got a queen in here. Are you on this last one, Queenie? Are you on this last one, Queenie? Oh, she is laying. Good grief, girl. This half of this frame covered in other half covered as well. As quick as they're building the comb, she's laying in it. I'm not going to move her yet, and the reason being is these cold snaps we're having at night. Although it's plastic, it's a much smaller cavity for them to try and retain their heat for the brood and the queen. So I'll leave her while this cold snap has ended. I really want to see her. She's a strong, really strong brood pattern for a young queen. Nice and solid. You are definitely my no smoke girls. I have found queens on the end just wandering around aimlessly before, and that's why I'm looking on this frame. good. Next inspection she'll be going over. She will. Nice strong little 5-frame nuke. And when I did these splits, I actually did them. I did 2 frames of bees and a frame of food, and it seems to be working so far. So the next one was this end one right over here. Adjust the camera slightly. This was the next one to be really active. So let's take a look. Well, I remember, guys, thanks to all our subscribers, all the new subscribers this week, all the comments, the likes. We really truly do appreciate you. Well, that's interesting. I was expecting to see more bees in here than that. Those girls. Alright. Fingers and thumbs. Hello, girls. What the bloody hell are you? Alright, banging me. As you can see, guys, again, no smoke. Just move at their speed. They're too busy, way too busy working. All the brood is out. All the queen cells have been chewed out, so we've got a virgin queen somewhere, or a queen on a fly or something. They're busy. I thought this was one of the busiest ones. They've got food, they're not going to starve. And again, we're just waiting to cease brood. So to recap, I caught a swarm yesterday, put it straight into a big box and closed them up, and today I've opened them up so they're now moving. The queen in number 4, the little buckfast queen, she started laying, which I'm very pleased about. As I was doing that, I don't recall whether or not I got the whole thing on camera, but I was about to walk towards number 5 and boom, out they come. That's the one that swarmed yesterday, and they swarmed again today, and I've taken 2 splits off them so far this year, so you can just get an understanding, a comprehension of how quickly they are emerging and just exploding in the early spring that we're having. And taking them monopolising on it greatly by just swarm, because that's how bees have survived for all these thousands and thousands of years, by swarming and creating another colony. So, dealt with that swarm. I got a little bit of it on video, not all of it. I didn't want to video myself dying when at the top of that ladder. And then, when I actually went in, I found something like 8 swarm cells, so I took full advantage of that and took them all apart from the 2 best looking ones. I left them for them and created 2 more splits today. So we're up to, I don't know, about 18 colonies now. But now that certainly Queenie and 2 of these, that next week they'll go over into a big box, and I'll have 3 nukes spare again, because we're only 2nd week of March, there is a 100% guarantee they're still going to swarm. They are big colonies. They're not big colonies, but they're big colonies. So as I are able to catch them swarming, or see the swarm cells in the bottom, I'll just create more splits. The plan this season is to get to 25 colonies. That's the plan this season. Guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you've enjoyed this video, please do think about taking 5 seconds and hitting the subscribe button, so you know when we're putting up a video with the notification button. Please do comment, like. I love reading the comments. I reply to every single comment. So if you leave a comment, then you will get a reply within 24 hours. If you are watching the videos and you are a beekeeper that's been doing it way longer than me, and you see me making some mistakes, please leave a comment and mentor me in those mistakes. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next video.